right, begin.
What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody woke up happy and healthy this morning. That's the most important thing. Now, before we go any further, I want to ask you guys a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and also smash that share button so we can push this video through the algorithm and hopefully get this channel to where it needs to be. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and dive face first to the drama. And I want to talk about this Jussie Smollett situation. So it's going down. Jussie has returned back to court. He's on trial for allegedly planning this staged encounter with a member outside of our community, so Jussie says. Now, to give you guys a bit of a backstory in regards to this situation, Jussie says that he was leaving a subway about 2 a.m. in the morning in Chicago. This happened about 2 or 3 years ago. And so he was on his way home. Now, according to Jussie, he was going home to eat fresh, right? He was going to go home and enjoy his Subway sandwich, and he thought he was going to enjoy his Subway sandwich in peace, only to be interrupted by a person outside of our community, where Jussie says that he was confronted by this person based off of the pigmentation of his skin. Now, after this alleged encounter took place, Jussie returned back to his place of residence. Now, the video footage showed him returning back with some type of rope around him and things of that nature, and he had some visible scars. Now, I want to be accurate because Jussie claims that there was 2 individuals, right? So there's 2 individuals that he had this encounter with. Now, after he had that encounter, he also said that the 2 individuals said that this is MAGA country. Now, after the alleged incident occurred, Jussie returned back to his place of residence like I previously stated. Now, what's funny is that Jussie was reluctant to call the Popo to report the incident at first. Now, a 60-year-old friend of Jussie that lives in that same apartment building ended up calling the Popo on Jussie's behalf. And so Jussie decides to finally file a police report. So the Chicago police did their due diligence to uncover who these 2 men were. And so within 2 weeks, they discovered, after reviewing surveillance footage, that the 2 men that were caught on camera were none other than the Osundario brothers. And what did the Osundario brothers and Jussie Smollett have in common? Nothing. They just worked together on the show Empire.
Damn!
And so now the cat's out the bag, which leads people to think that Jussie planned this whole thing. So the Osundario brothers actually cooperated with the Popo, and they said, hey, listen, Jussie actually paid us. And here's a picture of the check. Jussie paid them $3,500, but Jussie said that it was for personal training. Now, Jussie went on to defend his claims, and he did an interview with Robin Roberts and said,
They called me
You out of order.
So here we are, y'all. Here we are. The trial has begun. And basically what I found funny is that the prosecutors said that they have Jussie and the Osundario brothers on surveillance actually doing a dry run of the whole planned incident. Now, could you imagine seeing Jussie and the Osundario brothers actually practicing out this whole plan and orchestrated event?
We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
Now, another interesting dynamic about this case is the fact that Jussie's lawyers are actually accusing one of the brothers by the name of Abimbola of being Jussie's scorned lover. Now, of course, Abimbola emphatically denied these claims. In fact, he said that him and Jussie were never intimate. However, him and Jussie did attend a bathhouse together, right? And if you guys are familiar with bathhouses, then I don't need to go any further into detail. Now, Abimbola did admit to the court that he did provide Jussie with trees, flour, and Molly over the course of their friendship. Now, Jussie's lawyers were trying to take this angle, or better yet, paint this picture that Abimbola was some type of dealer, but Abimbola says, hey, that's not the case. I was just providing it for a friend. That's it. That's all. I'm not that type of person. Now, Olabinjo, who is the other brother, he's being accused by Jussie's lawyers of not liking Jussie because Jussie is gay. But Olabinjo emphatically denies that claim and says, hey, I used to work as a security guard Alleged Club, and I treated the clientele well. Also, Alabinjo's lawyers actually provided footage of Alabinjo actually working at a pride event, and he was dressed up and he was handing out protection and things of that nature to the crowd. And Alabinjo goes on to say that he has respect for the LGBTQ community, and I believe at that pride event that took place in 2015, he was actually dressed as a Trojan warrior, and they have that all on footage. They have pictures and things of that nature. Now, both brothers went on to say that they didn't anticipate the authorities getting involved. They said they only wanted to help Jussie, and he's the reason why their careers took off, because Jussie helped them out, and Jussie will also pick up the tab everywhere they went, whether it was dinner, to the club, and things of that nature. They looked and viewed Jussie as a true friend. Now, the brothers went on to state that the reason why Jussie actually planned this whole thing is because he was upset with Fox Studios. Now, Fox Studios is where Empire was filmed at the time, and basically, you know, Jussie had received a letter that was rather divisive, and Fox Studios, or the producers or management, they didn't pay the letter any attention. And so it seems to me that the fact that Fox Studios wasn't willing to look into where that divisive letter came from, that propelled Jussie to actually come up and construct this plan that could turn out to be the worst decision that he ever made in his life. Now, this is how I feel about the situation. Now, I'm not gonna front, right? I'm gonna keep it all the way real. When this situation took place a couple of years ago, I was like, everybody chill. Give Jussie the benefit of the doubt, right? He's innocent until proven guilty. I didn't like the fact that so many people were jumping on him saying, oh, he's lying. You know, he planned this whole thing. But the more I look at this situation, it just seems to me that Jussie is a horrible person who's a pathological liar. Let's just keep it real, right? You had a relationship with these dudes. Y'all were friends, right? But now, in a desperate effort to save your career and credibility, you want to throw these brothers out there on Front Street to take the fall for you. And guess what, Jack? You're getting the surprise of your life, because those brothers are fighting back, and I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? You really ruined their careers prematurely with this idea. You know, they barely had one foot in the entertainment industry, and here you go with this bogus idea. No one is ever going to trust them again. You made your money. Your family has money. You know, you don't have to work again ever in your life if you don't want to. You set them up for failure. Now they have to go to plan B, C, or D to find whatever career best suits them. Now, if Jussie is found guilty, I hope these brothers are vindicated and they get another shot in the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? But it's unlikely, because they were down with the plan. They admitted it, right? Now, let me say this in closing, right? If Jussie Smollett is found guilty, I don't believe that the brother should get any time. And it's simple for me. How many Karen and Kens have gotten away with the same thing and walked away scot-free? And so I'm not going to completely throw the brother under the bus in that regard, but I'm telling you, his character is forever tarnished. He will never ever be able to make a comeback in the entertainment industry, right? And it serves him right. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.